Everyone, welcome to our channel Byte Boost. And in today's topic, we are going to cover cells. It is the part of home menu. And if you have missed out all the videos which we have covered already, like clipboard, font, alignment, number, styles, so link has been given above. You can just click and you can check. So without any delay, let's jump into the topic. So now as I have already created this table, so today is we are going to cover this cells. So here let's select this table, and here you can see this is insert. So for example, if you would like to insert the cell, and if I'll click, so as you can see immediately the 4 column has been inserted. An example, if you wanted to insert only 1 column, then simply you can click on insert cells. Again, this table I am selecting, and sometimes if you have created the table in meanwhile or in between you want to add 1 row, simply you can click here, and example here you can insert sheet rows. So as you can see, the 1 row has been inserted in between Vidmat and LinkedIn. For example, if I want to insert more rows between the data, so simply let's select this 4 rows, and again if I'm clicking on this, so quickly this 4 rows has been added. So now if you want to add something, you can add it here. For example, sites, visits, and new account, or whatever the value you have in your headers. Now the next part we have here is, so first let's delete this row. So once you have deleted, so as you can see this has been highlighted, and now I am selecting this table once again, and I just want to insert sheet columns. So if you will add, simply it will add column. Now I just wanted to add only cells, so I have selected this 3 cells, and I'm selecting insert cells. So as you can see quickly, 1 row has been added with this color. So now let me undo this. Okay, now again on this insert, we do have insert table rows above. So once you will click this, so as you can see above the table all these rows has been inserted. And now let me undo this, and now for example I just want to add 2 rows above the table. So simply I'll go here and I'll insert 2 rows. So as you can see 2 rows has been inserted here. So now let me just undo it, or if you are going to select this one till this, and again if you will select this one, okay, now let me select this one only, and again I'm going to this insert and insert sheet. Simply what will happen, once sheet will get inserted, so if you wanted to add your data to different sheet, you can just click this, let's copy and insert the sheet, and simply you can paste your data over here. So there is an alternative if you would like to add another sheet. So as you can see here, this plus sign, so once you will click it, another sheet will get added. So simply you can create it from here, or you can create it from here. Now let's go back to the data. So as we have this data here, now we do have this option delete. So here delete cells. For example, I just don't want this Instagram row and I want to delete it. So simply you can go to this and delete cells. and it is showing the option what you'd like to do. Either you would like to shift cell left or shift cell up, entire row or entire column. So I just wanted to shift cell up. Once I'll click it, so as you can see, the all value got shifted up. I hope this is clear to everyone. Now let me select this table once again, and here I'm just going to the delete function and delete sheet columns. For example, I am selecting this one cell only, and I'm going to delete and delete sheet columns. What it will do is it will delete entire column. For an example, if you remember, if we are going to delete this, so simply what we used to do is you can delete from here, but rather than you can do is simply select one cell, go to the delete function, and you can delete the column. So simply it will delete your column where the active cell has been selected. I hope this is clear. Now delete sheet. For example, I just don't want you to delete this sheet because we do have this data, and this sheet 14. So I just wanted to delete this sheet. We do have two options again. Either you can choose right click, left click, and you can delete the sheet from here as this function you can see, or simply you can go to this delete function, and from here you can delete the sheet. So as you can see, as I have clicked on this delete button, that sheet has been deleted quickly. Now we are going to check formats also. This is the part of cells, as we are covered already insert and delete. Now what are the functions or options under this format? Now row height. So by default, if I'm going to see and going to the format and click on the row format, what will happen? So this is showing that your row having this 15 height. What will happen if I'm going to increase it to 20? So 20 I have increased. So as you can see, this row height has been increased. Now just I'll do simple things so that you can understand how it works and how it look like, how it's going to impact your data if you are going to increase row height. Simply let me select this one, and again I'm going to format and row height. So here I'm just selecting 20 and clicking on OK. So as you can see, this row height has been increased. Now we can clearly see all the numbers. Now if you'd like to format, if you like to have this number align and in center, so that your data is going to look alike. Now let me select this data, and again I'm going to format, and it is having one function, this is auto fit row height. Now let me select this first. Let's select this table till down, and I'm selecting auto fit row height. So now as you can see, the height which we have increased earlier, it got adjusted once we have clicked on this function auto fit row height. Now same wise, if you would like to do with the column width, it will give you the same result. So for an example, I'll select this column and I just would like to increase column width. So as it is showing right now, this column width is 11.29, and I just would like to increase this column width to 15. So now as you can see, this column width has been increased. So there is one alternative of this function. For example, here you have select all this column, and then I just would like to adjust the cell where we have the font greater than other headers. So as you can see here, it's got adjusted. Again, the next function we have here is auto fit column. So now we have increased this column width already. Now I just would like to adjust one again. as it was like earlier. Now again, if I click on auto fit, so it got adjusted as per of the headers. So I hope everything is clear to you. If you have any doubt still, so you have your comment box, simply you can write it out, and as soon as possible we got your queries, we will respond on the same. Now again, if I'm going to select this table and again I'll click on format, now we do have something called hide and unhide. Now I just would like to hide only this 3 rows, 7, 8 and 9. Okay, G 7, 8 and 9 row. For example, if I'm going here and I'm hiding the rows, simply as you can see, the rows which we have selected, it's got hidden. Now how you can unhide? Now for an example, I am selecting this data till here and I'm going to format, and again I'm going to select unhide rows. Okay, so it should be from 7, 8, 9. So this rows we have to select. Now again I'm going to visibility and unhide rows. So as you can see, now all my rows which has been hidden, that was 7, 8 and 9, now it is visible. So next one which we have is rename sheet. So this sheet 11 it is showing right now. If you want to rename it, simply you can click and now you can rename anything. Let's say I just like to rename X-Men. Okay, it's X-Men. Okay, now for an example, if I would like to change tab color, so from here you can change tab color. As you can see, it is changing. So let's say I just would like to give a red color. So now this is red. So as you can see here, it is visible to you. Now once I'll select on this tab, now it will get light or pink color. Again on format, we do have the protect cells. So sometime what will happen is you have to share this sheet with your team members and you don't want them to change any values of your data. For an example, if I would like to lock this cell only, this table, so simply you can go to protect sheet, and here this is multiple option given. So like what option you would like to give to your team member: format rows, format cells, or sheet locked cells, sheet unlocked cells. So simply you can just enter the password and you can lock this range. Now again, if I'll go to the format, we do have the called lock cells. So simply if you will select on this, so as you can see, first we have to enable the protect sheet and then you can use this lock cells, right? So now we do have the format cells. For example, here this is already we have talked about general, number, current. There's a lot of format here which you can format. Now align, if you wanted to align the text. Now font, which if you wanted to change from it here, you can also do it, or you would like to add any border exceptionally for your data, then you can add it, and the fill and the protection. So all these values are here on this cells. So I hope this topic we have covered and you got it very well. If you have any doubt, any queries, you can write in the comment box or you can directly mail us to our mail ID. And if you are new to this channel, please do not forget to subscribe, and thank you for watching video.